This is a Terra LUNA Classic Price prediction and LUNC technical analysis on hourly, 4-hourly and daily timeframes as well as LUNA Classic news. Now we present current trading system signals. We always decisions only that align with the higher timeframe trend. Technical analysis and trading signals on the daily timeframe. The daily chart gives us a buy signal. This is in case of LUNA long-term chart given short life of the cryptocurrency. Although on the daily chart signal is to go long, we don't enter it, given the poor performance in the last weeks. Technical analysis and trading signals on the 4-hourly timeframe. 4-hour chart gives us clear sell signal. A long series of bearish candlestick patterns indicate strong downtrend. We only consider short positions even if higher timeframe trend shows very weak, old buy signal. Technical analysis and trading signals on 1-hour timeframe. On the hourly chart, we see the buy signal. When the decision is made on the hourly timeframe, we only consider buy signals that align with the 4-hourly timeframe to reduce the risk and increase the probability of success. Only going long is allowed by our trading methodology. Watch until the end of video as we will present you results of our another trading strategy. Subscribe to get more technical analysis videos. Before we present our second Terra LUNA Classic technical analysis, we will tell you about other price prediction news. Terra LUNA price pulls off a 10% weekend pump. Here's what could happen next. 1. LUNA price prediction. Will LUNC crash to $0? 2. LUNA Classic price prediction. LUNC approaches target 1 in its journey to shed 50%. 3. Terra LUNA price pulls off a 10% weekend pump. Here's what could happen next. 4. Terra LUNA Classic price prediction 2025 to 2030. Can LUNC touch 2 cents by 2025? LUNA price prediction. Will LUNC crash to $0? There are still many traders who trade or own the traditional LUNA token. This project was formerly one of the top 10 cryptos by market valuation, with LUNC values reaching $100. However, its prices plummeted to cents. Will LUNC go bankrupt? Let's have a look at the LUNA price forecast video. What became of Terra LUNA? The Terra project's prop bust was designed to provide price stability to the crypto market. The latter is an algorithmic stablecoin designed to remain pegged to the US dollar. However, US lost its peg and crashed due to the volatility of the crypto market in 2022 and other fundamental difficulties with the network. As a result, the traditional LUNA went out of favor, losing more than 99% of its value. The distinction between LUNA and LUNC. The original LUNA, which fell from a price of $100 to a few cents, was dubbed LUNC or LUNA Classic. To revitalize the firm, the creator released another token on a new network called LUNA V2, now known as the LUNA token. Its initial price was approximately $18, but it quickly dropped to the current price of $2.30. The current price of LUNC is about $0, with a market value of over $1.5 billion. On the other hand, LUNA prices are at $2.30 with a market worth of $300 million. LUNA seems to have almost the same tokenomics as LUNC, with a 10,000:1 ratio. How do I purchase LUNA? LUNA is now traded on several exchanges. We propose the following exchanges that presently list LUNA: Binance, Kraken, KuCoin. LUNA price prediction. Will LUNC drop to 0? Now that we understand the distinction between LUNA and LUNC, we can see that they both belong to the same firm and founder. Their fates are intertwined with the Terra project. Terra does not seem to be performing well after multiple backlashes and community dumps. It was founded on hype and strong support. Today, several employees have left the firm, and its creator, Do Kwon, seems to be being sought by South Korean police. There are several reports that he has already left for Dubai. Who would still want to invest in a firm with such leadership? The price is where it is with the current market cap because of the elderly investors who lost more than 99% of their holdings and are unwilling to liquidate their few pennies in the hopes of a return. LUNA might yet tumble to $0. It's just a matter of time until the whole idea is scrapped. Only speculators are manipulating the LUNC and LUNA tokens, pumping and dumping them as they see fit. LUNA Classic price prediction. LUNC approaches target 1 in its journey to shed 50%. Since September, the price of LUNA Classic has formed a bearish pattern, resulting in a significant sell-off. This action is already on track to meet its goal, but LUNC's slide is expected to continue. The price of the LUNA Classic continues to fall. Due to Binance's disclosure of the burn mechanism, the price of LUNA Classic increased by 56% on September 26. While bullish in the medium and long term, LUNC began to move range-bound, resulting in a bearish configuration known as head and shoulders. This technical formation predicts a 25% downswing. calculated by combining the distance between the top of the head and the valley to the right to the breakout point at $0. This goal is on the verge of being retested, as the LUNA Classic price has fallen 19% since its breakthrough on October 10. Investors should anticipate a pause around $0 the near future, but a breach of this level would cause another sell-off to $0. A retest of the $0 would represent a 50% move from the breakout point at $0 is likely where the Terra Classic coin's fall is restricted. While the price of LUNA Classic is improving, a reversal in momentum followed by a daily candlestick close above $0, the biggest traded volume since August 24th, will invalidate the negative thesis. A rise in the price of LUNA Classic indicates that purchasers have returned and are likely to remain. A conversion of the $0 into a support floor would instill confidence in hesitant buyers and might spark a run-up to $0. Terra LUNA price pulls off a 10% weekend pump. Here's what could happen next. The price of Terra LUNA is an amazing counterattack against the previous week's downturn. To assess the strength of the move, key levels have been established. Terra LUNA pricing is fighting back. The price of Terra LUNA has lately been caught off guard, with the digital currency surging 10% in less than an hour. A slight bullish divergence in smaller time periods aided the rise, allowing weekend bulls to pump the pedal. The current LUNA auction price is $2.52. On the 1-hour chart, a big bullish engulfing candle has formed, accompanied by an incredible surge of volume. If the technicals are as real as they look to be, the bull should be able to rally into higher zones for another 10 minutes 15% rise. The 8-day exponential and 21-day simple moving averages are at resistance levels that might limit further rises. A break below the rally's genesis point of $2.21 signals the conclusion of the uptrend. If the bears target this level, the LUNA price will most certainly fall below the psychological $2 level, representing a 10% drop from the current market value. Terra LUNA Classic price prediction 2025 to 2030. Can LUNC touch 2 cents by 2025? The Terra stablecoin system's native cryptocurrency is LUNA, which was established in 2019. The Terra USD was connected to the LUNC to assure its price stability. Those in the industry are well aware of the May 2022 collapse of the twin coins, which sparked the cryptocurrency disaster in the second quarter of 2022. Terraform Labs was founded in 2018 by Do Kwon and Daniel Shin, two software entrepreneurs from Seoul, South Korea. The next year, the Terra blockchain and the US stablecoin, both of which are tied to the LUNA token, were created. It was designed to provide the benefits of price stability, better currency acceptance, decentralized anonymity, and quick, low-cost payments. It is one of the most well-known stablecoin initiatives, as well as the most contentious. The Terra 2.0 blockchain uses the proof-of-stake consensus method to verify transactions. The top cryptocurrency, Ethereum, has also switched from a proof-of-work to a proof-of-stake method, increasing competition among POS blockchains. At any one moment, the network has 130 validators active. It is regarded as a particularly eco-friendly coin as a POS platform. Why are these predictions important? A stablecoin is designed to protect coin holders from the volatility of competing cryptocurrencies. It is linked to either fiat currency, such as the US dollar, or a cryptocurrency. The Terra USD was linked to the LUNA Classic. This is where the issue started. A cryptocurrency is not the same as gold reserves. As UNA prices destabilized, so did US prices, and the whole stablecoin system crashed in May 2022. For the first several years, LUNC performed well. At the end of 2021, it was even in the top 10 cryptocurrencies in terms of market value. However, the Terra system disintegrated in May 2022, resulting in a fork. It essentially introduced a new version of LUNA. The Terra Ecosystem Revival Plan 2 was put into place, which made it possible for both kinds of LUNA tokens to exist. Without a doubt, the future of this coin is critical in deciding if a failing cryptocurrency can recover and develop. So far, its performance after the May 2022 catastrophe has been less than ecstatic. However, if LUNC does well in the future, it will be a reason for celebration not just for one cryptocurrency but for many others. Price, volume, and everything in between for LUNC. LUNC's price has been stable between 20 cents and $1.30 since its debut in 2019. When the crypto market exploded in mid-2021, the price of Bitcoin started to rise. By the end of the year, it had almost reached $100. Starting in 2022, it fluctuated between $50 and $100 until reaching an all-time high of $119.18 on April 5, 2022. The Terra system failed mid-May as its price declined the following month. According to Bloomberg, the market lost around $45 billion in the week after the Terra crash in May 2022. The Korean National Tax Service fined Terraform Labs and its co-founder Do Kwon $78.4 million in corporation and income tax. On May 25, 2022, Bloomberg reported that the network had introduced a new version of the cryptocurrency, LUNA. The older cryptocurrency is now known as LUNA Classic, while the newest one is known as LUNA 2.0. Though the earlier cryptocurrency, LUNC, has not been completely replaced, many users are migrating to LUNA. It should be noted that LUNC has not been doing well so far. LUNC's market capitalization indicates the market's attitude towards cryptocurrency. It did not even approach $500 million in 2019-20, but it started to rise in 2021. It has now surpassed the $1 billion threshold as of the beginning of February. By the end of 2022, it would have surpassed $36 billion. LUNC's voyage continued to rise the next year, reaching $41 billion in April 2022. However, after the May 2022 fall, it fluctuated between $300 million and $1.5 billion. South Korea is now attempting to remove Kwon's passport, which might compel him to return home. According to Bloomberg, a request has been made to the country's foreign ministry to cancel the travel passport. A warrant for his arrest and those of other members has already been issued. According to the Financial Times, South Korean prosecutors have requested that Interpol issue a red notice against Kwon. On the other hand, Kwon stated that he is not on the run from any government agency, and that the firm is fully cooperating and has nothing to hide. The crypto crisis that followed the demise of the twin currencies Terra USD and Luna Classic harmed the whole cryptocurrency industry. In such conditions, LUNC is more susceptible. LUNC's projections for 2025. Before you continue reading, you should be aware that the projections of various cryptocurrency platforms and experts vary greatly since different analysts depend on different sets of criteria to arrive at their finding. Many times, these projections are completely incorrect. Furthermore, no one can predict events like the Chinese crypto ban or the Russia-Ukraine situation. Let us now examine what many experts have to say regarding the future of LUNC in 2025. According to Telegram, the lowest and maximum LUNC pricing in 2025 will be $0.02, respectively. Other analysts believe that LUNC's average price in the next year will be 1 cent, based on its recent performance. Coinpedia, on the other hand, is less hopeful about the future of Luna Classic. In 2025, LUNC is expected to trade at a high of $0, a low of $0. It will cost $0 average in that year. LUNC's projections for 2035. Telegram is confident about the prospects of LUNC in 2030 as well. It is forecasted that LUNC will trade as high as $5.23 and as low as $1.93 in 2030, with an average price of $3.11. LUNC's price, on the other hand, is expected to oscillate between $0 $2035, according to Bitcoin Wisdom. According to the forecast, its average price in the given year will be $0. Thank you very much for watching until now. Here are the results of our another trading strategy. Trading System 2. Technical analysis and trading signals on the daily timeframe. The daily chart gives us a sell signal. Decision to trade are made lining with the trend on the daily timeframe. This one is clearly down and we avoid trading long positions. Trading System 2. Technical analysis and trading signals on the 4-hourly timeframe. There is a sell signal on THR 4-hourly chart which indicates that it is a part of larger strong downtrend. We see this as a profitable signal to follow. Signal is aligned with the major trend. Trading System 2. Technical analysis and trading signals on the 1-hour timeframe. On the hourly chart, we see the buy signal. This is very weak signal in the larger strong downtrend, and we don't take long positions to increase probability of success. Write down below in the comments what is your strategy for the next few days. Click the card on the either left or right to get to more Terra Classic Price prediction analysis and LUNC technical analysis. Also, we present analysis on Bitcoin and Bitcoin news today. We cover tickers, XRP, BTC, Cardano, ETH technical analysis, and Shiba and Ucoin. Check our playlists for the free technical analysis trading course.